Hi guys. I thought I would take a minute to show you some of the unglamorous but necessary aspects of living out of a camper. I've got to go take care of some housekeeping and thought I'd bring you along with me. So where I'm headed is somewhere I could walk, but because I am carrying dishes and trash, I decided I would just drive up the little lane here to the area where they have the trash bin and the showers. And not all camping grounds have this, but this one does. It's a dishwashing station, and well, yeah, I can wash dishes in my sink. It's cold water, so I like to be able to take advantage of it if it's available to do a hot water cleaning on my dishes and make sure I'm getting them good and sanitized. So you'll see over here I have my little bin. This is one of the ones I picked up at the Camping World, and at first thought it was frivolous, but it really has been a great place to store my frequently used dishes and utensils, and it now is also offering a great way to transport them to the dishwashing station. First, I'm going to run up here. So most of the shower situations that I have found on campgrounds are pretty decent and reasonable. I mean, there's you feel like you've got at least some privacy, and you get a decent shower in them. The best one I've seen so far that felt the most like a home bathroom was at a campground in New Hampshire, and I really enjoyed that. I just felt like I was not displaced and not on the road, and it helped a lot. I definitely miss being able to take a bath every now and then, but for now the showers are good, and while it is inconvenient to have to walk to a bathroom, but I at least have this really great shower caddy that I found when I was in Martha's Vineyard. I think I may have talked about it in another video, but this is made out of an old sail, and there's a company out of Portland, Maine that makes these, and they have shops in different spots around New England. And it has these great little pockets for my products, and they're mesh, and then there's a little drainage hole in the bottom so that if water gets in there, it's not going to stay and mildew everything. And I can fit everything that I need to take into the shower with me in here, and it makes everything a little bit easier to manage when you're having to tote it all. So this is the sink where I can give my dishes a good cleaning. I won't make you suffer through watching me wash dishes, but I wanted you to see kind of the setup that they offer here. It's pretty similar to the other places I've seen them, and it's a really good amenity to offer at campgrounds, and I think more of them are doing things like this as more people are living on the road for more extended periods and not just coming in for weekends and things like that. So it's a nice feature to have. So there's one other piece of housekeeping that I have to do as I'm preparing to move to another location tomorrow, and that is to empty my gray water tank. Now, depending on how long I'm in a location and how much I use my sink, I may have to do this more than once, but I obviously always do it the day before or the night before I'm moving, so that I don't have to deal with it in the morning when I'm trying to head out somewhere. So now I'm going to head up to the dump station where I have to empty this, because you don't empty them at your campground. There are restrictions on that for a variety of reasons, and while mine is not typically going to be anything more than an organic dish soap and maybe a little bit of food residue, it's still best not to do that, and because dumping water at your campground is going to make the ground soggy for you or the next person. So these are just courteous camper rules that you should always follow. Anyway, here we go. So this is where we go to dump the water, and they do have hoses to rinse it out so that if you have residue, it's not going to build up and get funky in your canister. I'm going to take care of this and we'll get back to business. Okay, so I got that done. This is the hose where the water drains out of the sink is here, and then down here is the drain release. And because of the angle on it, it is kind of hard to get all of the water out, but I rinsed it out so it's at least clean water sitting in the bottom, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. So these are some of just like the daily life kinds of things that are a little bit more complicated when you live on the road, and it's taken a little bit of time for me to figure out a rhythm on them, and I think I'm just now really kind of finding my groove on taking care of this stuff in a way that doesn't feel quite so laborious, but it does help to have campgrounds that offer amenities like this that facilitate the whole process. Anyway, that's my life right now. I hope you have enjoyed a little insight into it. Bye.